フルカウンター
Infinity Merlin, or what I like to call her, Purple Outfit Merlin, is one of the newest characters coming to rank cross, and boy, she's probably one of my most wanted characters. If I had to rank all this in like order, it probably would, like most of us, would go Escanor, Merlin, Diane, Meliodas, King, Barnet, and Gotha. So she is one of my most wanted characters. Plus, if it's being real right now, probably the last Merlin we're gonna get. She doesn't really get any more power-ups. This is basically peak Merlin, and I really do like the character, but I'm skipping. Now, it's nothing to do with the character's kit. I just think, and I'll explain in a second, whoever came out during this month for this festival, regardless of it being a light or dark type character, actually, to be fair, if it was a light or dark type character, it probably would have been a must summon because they're kind of rare characters. But even if it was Escanor, even if it was the best character, like Chaos Arthur, probably one of my most wanted characters right now in the game, I'd still probably skip. And the main reason why is because of the New Year's banner. I mean, there's, to be fair, more to it. I mean, to be fair, right now I'm on my JP account. Obviously, I don't really play it too much, which is why I'm doing summon now. But on my global, I have around 600 diamonds. And to be fair, boys, even though we get a Fest every 2 months, it's nothing new, basically, right? It really feels like it's been a short time since Esterosa. And that's because I've been summoning almost every single banner. Probably like most of you lot as well. We had, obviously, Esterosa, a hype character, most wanted character for a very long time. Then we got Omnis Nebuzeldas 2 weeks later. Then we got the Slime Club. Oh, what are you doing that, man? Stop. Then we got the Slime collaboration. And then 2 weeks later, we got Chandler. And it's been so much for me that, honestly, I'm broke. And I can't even afford to summon her, right? Alright, so before we go into the banners and what's coming, let's talk about Merlin quickly. So Merlin, people are kind of going on the assumption that she's kind of mid, right? And I don't think so. I think she's really good. It's just, when you compare her to basically, like, you know, the new Festa was like, obviously, Esterosa, a little bit under that, right, in comparison towards building up the team and how broken Esterosa was for the actual Unknown team. Well, the Unknown team is still so powerful, even some Merlin, who, to be fair, not really that much of a difference because you kind of do the same thing in the same way, right? But people are calling him mid, which is funny because we call Chandler mid. So how is Chandler on the same level as Merlin? It's just kind of funny. So once again, nothing to do with the character. Like I mentioned, she could have been the best character in the game, but like I mentioned, for the New Year's banner and what's to come at the end of the month and the end of the year, you're gonna need a lot of diamonds, and we're not really ready for it. So if you do something for this character right now, be prepared to skip 2 of the hyper banners off the year, basically. So that's kind of what I'm going at. So let's go over the actual stuff coming. But yeah, boys, like I mentioned, the biggest reason why I'm skipping is because we know what's coming at the end of the year. Even if we don't know the specific characters coming, we do know we're going to get a back-to-back festival character. And for like the last 2 years now, we're going to be getting a festival in November, like we got Harlequin, like how we got the one Escanor back in 2020 basically, right? So we got the one Escanor, then we got obviously some more videos afterwards, 1 month apart basically. And they've done the exact same pattern as last year with obviously, you know, Festival 4 Wing King, and also Dark Traitor Meliodas. Now, the most important thing I want to take away is these light and dark type banners aren't really on normal festivals. These are like festivals of festivals because they include both Hollywood and also festival banners, but also to mention they are light and dark type characters. So typically they're normally the go-to characters to summon for because they're so rare and give such a massive bonus in them of themselves. Because if you don't know, people always forget this, but dark type increases your allies' damage dealt towards type advantage. So being a light and dark type character is a massive thing, right? You can't really afford to skip those characters. So if we know one's coming at the end of the year, that's already a thing you should be saving for, especially because we most likely know it's going to be out. I mean, as it is right now, there aren't that many festival characters worthy in story chapter right now, right? Unless they want to skip forward a few chapters and get characters that we're yet to get in the game or in story mode, then they can do that. But as it is right now, the only worthy festival characters right now in story mode are, to be fair, Miel, Escanor in his purple outfit, and in it's kind of really it, to be fair. Like, I mean, you could argue Demon Gotha, you could argue Gelda, for example, because she was leaked to be a festival character, if you don't know, but that was in the beta app like 2 years ago. But normally, these other banners summon for, not to mention, they are 1 month apart. I mean, as it is right now, we always get a festival every 2 months. Like, we knew Merlin was coming because we get a festival 2 months after Esterosa, and like how we saw with Merlin, we're going to get 2 months after her, we're going to get a new festival, which obviously lads up towards November. So, that is a lot of diamonds. I mean, that's, think about it, boys. 900 diamonds for Harlequin. And then 1 month later, we're going to get another banner, which is going to be the New Year celebration. That's another 900 diamonds. So it's around 1.8k diamonds in literally less than a month. Not to mention, they're going to throw in some Christmas characters, like how we got Lilia, which was another must summon last year. So, like, there's gonna be so much to spend at the end of the year. I can't really afford to summon for this new Merlin, especially if the lineup is obviously Escanor and then Light Mael. I mean, boys, that's like 2 of the highest characters they could release in literally the whole Grand Cross, basically, right? So it's possible we're gonna get them too. It's also possible we could get a Purgatory Meliodas. He could be the character we get for November, and to be fair, he won't be a dark type character because we kind of wait to get 2 dark type Meliosas, but I don't think we should get him just yet, just because Purgatory Meliodas, I'll make a video about later on as well. He's gonna be a really good character, especially when I go through what he could do, but we don't really need another Meliodas because Assault Meliodas is more relevant than ever now. Also, Straight to Meliodas is so relevant, especially right now in PvP and also PvE content. We can wait a few more months to get him, right? Alright, so another thing I'll bring up, and this is a possibility here, and that is for obviously the New Year banner. We're going to be getting, obviously, let's say Mael, for example, and Mael's filler rate characters are going to be characters that came out this year, because if you look at Cusack and Margaret, now granted they were literally basically together, 2 weeks apart, which is so stupid, but that was basically the July festival, and in Gopher, if you go back, was the September festival, and like I mentioned, Cusack and Margaret were basically the July festival. So if we go look at this year, who came out in July? Esterosa. Who came out in September? Merlin. So it is possible that we are going to get to Merlin and also Esterosa on the banner. One thing I will say though is because Gopher released by himself. He didn't release no festival character. Remember, they tried removing festivals off festival banners, and also Margaret and Cusack released back to back to each other 2 weeks apart, both festival characters. So it's possible to put these characters on Melis's banner because of their release, right? They didn't have an actual normal release. So it's possible with Esterosa and also Merlin, they may not be on the New Year banner, but if they're not, you can still buy them in the coin shop. I mean, Merlin right now, and even the Holy War characters at the time, for New Year's, you can buy all the previous festival characters. So, I mean, you might as well, if you have 3 festival coins, you might as well skip Merlin, save your 900 diamonds, and then just buy it for New Year's. I mean, it's only 3 months away, 2 months away, basically. So that is why I do think we should be skipping this September festival, just because we can buy them so, in literally a few weeks' time, we can buy them. Also, although it's not confirmed, we're going to be getting Christmas characters for Christmas, of course, as a given. So I'm really hoping we get a Chandler. It don't have to be Demon Chandler, it could be Old Chandler, or even Fat King to get a Christmas outfit, like a Santa Claus outfit, right? Because, like, if we're going to get a standard character, it has to be Fat King, or obviously Fat Chandler, his actual normal Chandler, not Demon one. So, once again, still holding out for that one. So, once again, man, for the New Year's, I mean, 900 diamonds for probably Escanor, 900 diamonds for obviously Miao, and then probably maybe 6 diamonds again for like a new Christmas character, maybe a new OC character, which if they're anything like Christmas Leah, they're gonna be a good character. So once again, boys, that is all for today. Once again, sorry for no upload yesterday, I was kind of busy doing my Demon Slayer collaboration, and once again, thank you my friend Oreo for making that thumbnail, it's so funny. So like I mentioned, boys, there's so much to come. You never know, they might even throw collaboration in towards the end of the year too. So just for the September festival alone, no matter what, whoever it is, it's always got to be a skip because we know what's coming. So, boys, thank you for watching. Like I mentioned, I'll probably be doing 5 or like 10 something to my brother, but I won't be going into pity because it's not worth it. You got to start saving. So, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.